Oh man, I love that background. So dramatic. What is going on? Welcome to Heaven on Earth. I'm Michael, the Leo Mystic. And this is where I look at both the light and the dark in the chart, the astrology of this week, the 21st of March until the 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27th of March. Closing up March, but happy Aries season, happy equinox, happy Ostara, happy just balance. Equinox, equal day, equal nights. We are at the midpoint. Not at the midpoint, we're at the beginning point. In a way, you could say at the midpoint between the highest point of the sun and the lowest point of the sun. So it's a balance point, but it's Aries. This is boom, fire, go, action, gut instinct, the warrior. This is Mars, penetration. This is war. And we are in, kind of war situation. So that war situation is not going to, improve by the day, I would say. But let's just not focus on that. We got, equinox energy is really a good time to start, to do, to act, to initiate something, to start a new project, to plant the seeds. This is where nature is at its most powerful. It's coming out of the ground, so we can feel like that too. But let me tell you a thing. Mercury, Jupiter, Neptune are in Pisces. So it does feel, we feel that push, we feel that energy, but we could still be super confused, especially because Mercury conjunct Jupiter in Pisces is like very confused, very disorientated, very sometimes alienated, but also very spiritual. And in comparison with Mars, this is the spiritual warrior. And that's beautiful because we can really use our power, our, in a way, the anger energy in a positive way. We can channel it, and we can establish some peace with some action, if you will. That's like the beauty of this. This is creating a situation, moving people. Mars is in Aquarius. We're moving people. This is moving people. This is community moving. Mars is going to be activated here in Aquarius, square Uranus. This is rebellion, guaranteed. Rebellion. People. This is groups against groups. And with so much Piscean energy with Jupiter, Mercury, and Neptune, these are religious wars going down right now. This is a religious war. Less dramatic than that. This is where people of other ideals and other belief systems start separating from each other and start just cutting and different groups that exist, as if like the cell is splitting in two, and there exists another subculture. This is Mars square with Venus there. This is alienation. This is difference. This is people questioning the status quo, questioning the consensus. Does that still work? Is it really necessary? And it's Mars square Uranus, and it's an exact square. This is friction. This is explosion. This is war. This is war. This is war. This is, it's really inflamed energy, flames, fire, But that Mercury on Jupiter brings balance for those people who are, let's say, intentionally living a life in harmony with nature and are aware of their environment and what their intentions are. They come with the best intention. That is left brain, right brain synchronization. Mercury, left brain. Jupiter, right brain. Pisces, right brain. Intuition, deep intuition, deep knowledge, deep downloads, spiritual downloads. So much. very spiritual, and it is trining the nodes, you know. So especially Neptune, that is exact trining the nodes pretty much all week. And these are divine interventions. This is beautiful, you know. This is about surrender, and that it's truly spiritual warrior energy. But as I said, you know, I think what we're going to see, because this energy is determining for the next, you know, especially month, but also 3 months, because it's equinox energy and the whole freaking astrological year. So the whole astrological year, we got Mars in Aquarius, you know, with Sun in Aries. And honestly, this is rebellious. This is group-oriented energy. This is making people move. This is people moving out of the city into community, into the mountains. You know, that's what's up. That's what's going down. And this is fights between people, between communities. But also in another way, because, you know, it's not only that. It's also so much moving in terms of community, so much moving in terms of groups. And we have to take into account Saturn is squaring the nodes still, and it is increasing by the day and tightening that orb. So it is about responsibility. It is about getting serious. This is about, you know, making stuff happen. What we're doing right now, what we're really getting serious on and really taking on responsibility and really acting in our integrity, we are moving mountains, because we're manifesting it, we're integrating it. We're, you know, at the same time, it is very Saturnian. It is restrictive in a way. It's very confusing, very confusing. Their Mercury, Jupiter, Neptune there doesn't really get it. Sometimes also because it just doesn't want to see it. So even though there is such rebellious energy, community energy, I think there's a potential for those people who have the good intention and really are conscious and choose conscious. They have the ability, we have the ability to talk with compassion and make, you know, move mountains from compassion, from love, from, you know, peace. Especially on Wednesday, Mercury joins Neptune square the nodes. Pay attention to that day, because there are important dreams, important messages going down. And just Mercury trine the nodes is already important communication and paying attention to the messages that are appearing in your life. But Mercury conjunct Neptune, this is, I would say, you know, like a day of peace, a day of silence, a day of being here and now, pure meditation, a whole day of pure meditation. It's funny because Mercury is traveling through Pisces so fast, because Sunday it goes into Aries, and then then everything moves so much faster. We're gonna feel that pull more consciously, because then we're gonna know it. Mercury is still dreaming. You know, we're doing, but we're not really aware what we're doing. You know, we feel that push, and yeah, I'm sure you feel it. But I think, you know, this is about starting, if anything you remember, this is about starting something new with people, with your community, with other people. Because what we're going to see the next year is so much movement in community, in groups, and there's a separation happening between groups of people. There's subcultures, you know, existing, and, you know, even I would say with so much spiritual energy, and, you know, having to do with religion and your beliefs, what I believe, and that is going to make sure that, like, these people are clinging together, these people are coming together. And it's like, I'm going to go with that group because I believe this. I'm going to go with that group because I believe that. It's, yeah. And another thing is that start of the equinox energy is with the moon in Libra. So that brings even more relationship energy. You know, it's really, we're going to go outwards, but we're going to feel a tension. we're gonna need boundaries here. And Aries can do that, but you know, with Sun in Aries, Moon in Libra, we are feeling the pull towards other people, and then we can forget about ourselves. The Sun, you know, in Aries is about learning and about really, you know, working with that energy, but not necessarily fully owning it. The Moon in Libra, our needs and our emotions for most people are much stronger. So we are like, okay, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. And then it's like, oh, fuck, I don't know. It's like, I want to do my own stuff here. So, and Venus in Aquarius is bonding, is other people. It's like, ugh. So the unpredictable energy is still there and has been with us for so many months and so many years already. Uranus, since it went in Taurus, really has been rocking the boat and making stuff unstable, really. I think that's the most important thing that I have to say here. So let that sink in, and let's just think about, what community do you feel pulled towards? Because that's what's going down next year. The next couple of months, we're going to see a movement. We're going to see movements happening. All right. So, and if I am, you know, if this is a representation of what the year is going to look like, I think it's pretty fucking cool. And it's very Mercury and Pisces. It's like, that image, it's so beautiful. Yeah, baby. Here's to a good year. So much love. Bye-bye.